Varsity, man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity, man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for?
Hello there, folks. Kevin Witt here, and this is the Varsity 845 football show. It's Section 9 playoff time starting Friday afternoon, and I'm going to work my way through all 4 classes. But first, you know we have to take a look back at Friday night in Warwick. We were there as Warwick and Minisink Valley treated fans to an instant classic. It was a night of 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, and 100 parts excitement. Let's pick it up in the 4th quarter with the score tied at 28. Watch Kyle Cazzetta on the kickoff because Warwick clearly wasn't. It's an onside kick and Cazzetta recovers, but Minisink Valley can't get a first down and is forced to punt. The football heads into the steadiest hands in the section, John Babbins. Except John Denmead also looks to make a play. It's a fumble. Minisink Valley's Ryan Nicholas recovers. That leads to another hail-in touchdown. Minisink Valley leads 35-28 with 7:27 left. Here's the ensuing kickoff. Dan Margraf takes it at his own 20. Now watch this. It goes down as an 80-yard kickoff return, but Margraf ran about 130. The score is tied at 35 with just over 7 minutes left. Minisink Valley takes over on its own 20 and drives all the way to the Warwick 7. It's 4th and 1, 2:23 left. It would be a 24-yard field goal attempt for Cazzetta, but Minisink Valley goes for it. Give it to Halen. First down. 1 play later, he takes it in from 3 yards out. It's his 4th touchdown on the night, 3rd in the 4th quarter. Minisink Valley leads 42-35. So what is Warwick to do? Put the ball in the hands of quarterback Ryan White. He takes over on his own 15 with less than 2 minutes left. He goes 15 yards to Nick Race, 19 to Jesse Testa, 17 to John Babin to the Minisink 30 with 48 seconds left. Here's another 10 from Babin to the 20. White goes to Babin again, 19 yards to the 4. First down, 25 seconds left. No sense getting crazy here. White keeps it himself and scores. Warwick still trails 42-41. Go for the tie or for the win. Warwick coach James Sierra goes for the win. Wright rolls to his left, stops. He sees Sam Correcchia in the back of the end zone. Correcchia makes the catch and Warwick wins 43-42. Warwick is the Class AA Division II champ. Here are White and Sierra moments after it ends.
Well, the pointer was Ryan being Ryan White, because that was not designed.
What was the play?
It was supposed to be a slide to Babin, and he just scrambled around, and I don't even know who he was going to find. Correcchia?
Yeah.
That's a high school football game. You know.
And just think, the playoffs don't start until this week. But we're going to start talking about them right now. We begin in Class AA, where Monroe Woodbury's the 5-time defending champion. I'm thinking right around 9:30 the night of November 7, the Crusaders will have locked up number 6. Monroe plays Minisink Valley in the semifinals Saturday. Earlier this year, Monroe beat Minisink 17-0 in the rain. I think Minisink deserves a heck of a lot of credit for what it's done this year. But Monroe just has too much to offer. I can see Trevor Officer and Dan Scallo each scoring 2 touchdowns in a 42-21 Monroe victory. In the other semifinal, Newburgh Free Academy plays Warwick. Each team has just 1 loss to Monroe Woodbury. To me, this is the game of the weekend. I think Warwick quarterback White is going to have some success throwing the ball, but I can see his receivers having a tough time against Newburgh's athletic secondary. Newburgh will focus on stopping the pass, so White should have some success on the ground. Newburgh has allowed just 20 points over its last 4 games, and I can see the Goldbacks coming in very much up for the challenge of this offense. I think Newburgh's offense is really coming into its own now that Fred Lockleary is back at running back. I also think Newburgh is capable of throwing the ball more than it has recently, and that's why I'm taking Newburgh, 34-27. In Class A, Cornwall is a heavy favorite to win its 5th straight sectional title. Now, we all heard the whispers that Cornwall might be down a notch from last year, but you can't argue with the results. Cornwall plays Saugerties on Friday night in the semifinals. Cornwall beat Saugerties 31-18 in Week 3, but I think running back Tyree Smallwood's emergence has Cornwall tons better than it was then. Cornwall wins 35-14. Wallkill plays Port Jervis in the other semifinal on Friday. 2 weeks ago, Port Jervis shocked the section when it beat Wallkill 21-7. I can see this type of game again. Maybe not 14 points, but definitely low scoring. I like Port Jervis quarterback Chris Stosky. He definitely throws more than most Port Jervis quarterbacks we've seen. Tim Crown is a tough runner, too. It's hard to figure out Wallkill right now, after the Port Jervis loss that got hammered by Cornwall last week. We'll see what happens here. Port Jervis wins 14-10. Moving to Class B, where defending champion Highland takes on Marlborough Saturday. In Week 1, Highland beat Marlborough 47-8. I'm not seeing that here, but Highland, ranked 4th in the state last week, has been tremendous on defense all season. We're talking just 26 points allowed in 4 shutouts. Highland wins 28-6. New Paltz plays James I. O'Neill in the other semifinal on Saturday. New Paltz beat O'Neill 14-12 in Week 4. Knowing both coaches, I can see this coming down to some double reverse flea flicker or something crazy like that. These teams almost always play each other close, but I'm taking the team with the 4-year starting quarterback. That's Aaron Kilner. He leads O'Neill to a 19-14 victory. Now let's finish up with Class C, where Ellenville is the defending champion. The Blue Devils play Millbrook in a semifinal game on Friday. 3 weeks ago, Ellenville beat Millbrook 40-0. Here's what's going to happen. Ellenville's Jeff Lewis is going to carry the ball 25 times, likely for more than 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ellenville wins 35-7. Sullivan West and Liberty play in the other semifinal game on Friday. Sullivan West beat Liberty 32-8 in Week 2, but I see this one being a little closer, especially if Liberty shows up not just happy to be there. I like Sullivan West's experience in its running game. Quarterback Ryan Alsdorf is a little banged up, but his backup, E.J. Franskevich, has been around the game forever. In fact, I remember this kid when he was probably 6 years old carrying water. Sullivan West wins 21-14. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Enjoy the games. Check the website all weekend for coverage as it happens. Next week will be our final show with highlights from the weekend and a look at all 5 championship games. I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845, Varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready.